Hello everyone, and then welcome to the continuation of our previous lesson, that's in 3D printing. 3D printing. So in our previous lesson, we learned about 3D printing care and then some types of filaments and then about filaments. In this particular lesson, we want to learn about some advantages and then disadvantages of 3D printing. So first, we have 3D printing can be expensive to operate and then repair. Okay, so the parts, some parts can needs to be shipped. Okay, you need to order them to be sent to you. That's if you are not having 3D printing like localized. Okay, in your area, you need to ship them. Okay, operating them too would require some skills. Okay, some skills that should it break down, if you're not a technical person, it might be difficult for you to actually operate or repair them. Um, 3D file can be used anywhere provided you have a 3D printer. So yeah, so trying to democratize how we print. Okay, so the objects, I remember some NASA had to 3D print some parts. Okay, I think the file was sent to them and then they 3D printed it in space, and then they actually so like it's saving them time and then money. Okay, so you don't need to fly another space shuttle to space to deliver that parts. But if since there's a 3D printer in their in let's say space, all they had to do was just to send the file. So just internet connectivity, they receive the file and then they 3D print it in space, and then they can use it for their project. So anywhere you are in the world, you just need a 3D printer. You need a slicer and then a what is the name? Yeah, a slicer, maybe a 3D modeling software if you want to do some changes to the 3D file that is being sent to you, and then yeah, you get your objects printed anywhere you are. So most 3D printers can auto resume from where they left off after power outage. So in case they are lights off, okay. So here sometimes they are lights off, and then um when we come, we still have the 3D printer like once the power is on or comes back, it continues to print from where it stopped. Okay, so there's no need to worry. That's if your 3D printer doesn't come with such feature, but the most advanced 3D printers have such feature. So this should just advise you in case you are going to purchase a 3D printer, you might want to look for 3D printers that auto resume when there's power outage. Okay. So printed object comes in variety of colors, properties. Okay. So you can personalize it. Okay. So they come in metallic form, wood form, nylon. So like these properties can actually help people to personalize um, the kind of material or the kind of, or the look of and then feel of their final product. Okay. Printed object can easily break. Okay, that's if you have poor infill. So infill is I don't know how to explain it here. I should have added some infill. Yeah. Okay, so here's an example of an infill. Okay, so inside this, okay, so the grooves, the lines that you see like X, okay, they actually add strength to your 3D printed objects. Okay, so you can see this particular one too. Let's see. Okay, so these lines, okay, are your infills. Okay. So you might want to consider working on your infills when um, using your printer. So that's the slicer side. Okay, either you increase or decrease the infill to either increase the strength of your um, 3D printed object or decrease the strength. Yeah, that's dependent on you. So depending on your projects that you are trying to work on, you might want to work on your infill. Okay. So here are some extras that you might want to read on error handling, bedlam. So you click on it, it will take you to how to handle some errors, how to level your bed, and then some finishing. Okay. You might want to search on Hot Lipson. So he invented the first desktop 3D printer. Okay, he was the first one to make it open source, whilst others were trying to commercialized it. He made his, I think, open source. Okay, and here's why we now have 3D printers like in our homes and like Shapeways is to one of the world's largest 3D printing service. Okay, you might want to also look about look check their sites out. We have Voodoo, we have MakerBot, so it's a desktop 3D printer manufacturer, and then Enable, that's the NGO that provides 3D printed prosthetics to disabled persons. Okay, yeah. So these are the references, and then that said, thank you, and then I'll see you. Thank you. Do enjoy your lesson. Bye.